Hey guys, welcome back to Phil Plays TCG. Today, we are finally talking about the new color that is being introduced in Set 3 of Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, Raging Roar, and that is black. We are getting a new color, similar to how in One Piece, they waited till Set 3 to introduce a third color. Well, sorry, another. Well, no, in Set 2, they also introduced black. Well, we're getting black, and it looks very, very good. So we are going to talk about kind of Black's overall archetype, and then of course some of the revealed cards we've gotten over the last few weeks. But hey, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you are a fan of Dragon Ball Super Fusion World content. We are on our way to 2,000 subs, and every day we're getting closer and closer to that goal, and I would appreciate any and all support you are willing to give. And first off, thank you to every single person that has helped me get to 1,800 subs. That's amazing. We are just doing so well. I cannot thank you guys enough for helping me out with this YouTube dream of mine, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. But anyway, let's talk about black here. Excuse me. So basically, to start off, we are getting 2 leaders for black in set 3 because obviously we need to play catch up. We get 1 leader that is in the in the set itself, which is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then we have Bardock, which will be starter deck 5. Both of these leaders are pretty interesting on their own right. First off, we have Goku, which is an attack. On attack, draw 1. Activate main, you may tap 1. Choose it to one of your battle cards and it gets 10,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn, giving them essentially a boost for a full turn. Then, if you removed an energy marker for the skill, it gets it gets a 15k power instead of the 10. So when I first read that, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. So you would want to waste or save your energy marker for this one ability? No, because the color makes energy markers. So all those people that are saving energy markers right now and collecting, you know what? You got a lot to use now for this. Bardock, on the other hand, his ability is draw 1, then he gets 5k power for the battle. So essentially, he's a draw 1, 25k leader on your turn, which is awesome. Activate battle during your turn, once per turn. You may look at the top card of your deck and use up to 1 battle card with Bardock's crew and its special traits in a combo. Place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. So essentially, you're able to combo extra from the top of your deck as long as that card is a Bardock's crew, which I imagine we're going to be getting a lot of Bardock's crew / a lot of Bardock cards. So I'm very, very excited. Black overall is a very combo focused color, seems like. There's lots of cards that we will be going over showing like, hey, you may combo with this card, you get an additional skill, or you can combo extra cards. It's super cool. When I say extra cards, I mean like you can combo extra cards like from your deck or your battle area or something like that. Not necessarily extra cards. It makes energy markers, which is insane. Essentially, it's a form of temporary ramp. And a lot of cards have special abilities if you use an energy marker to pay for them, which is super cool. There's lots of KO cards, a lot of cards that can take out and, KO lower cost bodies, which is also very, very good. Something that green is very prominent with. But the fact that black's getting that too is real crazy. There's also some free play cards, allowing you to free play certain cards, Bardock screw cards. And overall, this is my prediction here, that black is going to be the best color in format once it releases. It's got everything going for it. It's got a huge amounts of aggression. Like I said, it makes temporary ramp with energy markers. It's very combo focused. You can KO lower to the ground cards, and it has some free play. Like that's a recipe for disaster in my opinion, but we'll have to see when the set officially releases on August 16th, which is 2 days before my birthday, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, that is my prediction with black. These are the 2 leaders that we're going to be working with. Let's talk about some of the cards. We'll start off with some of the cards that we already have seen, like this SR Bardock from the starter deck, a 5-cost, 35k body, no combo power, double strike, which is, black has to have its own double striker, which is totally fine. Activate battle during your turn, once per turn. If you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Just KO. You're KOing something by comboing. So with this deck having so many ways to combo pieces very easily, I think this is an amazing card. This is definitely going to be a staple in most black decks going forward, you know, until they power creep it out. I think this card's awesome. Next up, we have Resisting Destiny, another card from the starter deck, looks like. Activate battle for 1. Choose your leader up to one of your battle cards, and it gets plus 15k power for the battle. Then, if you have a card in your combo area, draw 1 card. Like I said, the color incentivizes you to combo to get extra skills, and basically, you're comboing something, and then you're going to be able to draw a card replacing that card you just comboed. You do end up playing 2 cards to draw 1, but still, like, it's better resource management, you know? This card's pretty solid. Next, we have another card from the starter deck, which is a 3-cost 20k Bardock, 5k combo power. Auto, once per turn, when you use a card in a combo while this card is in a battle, play up to one battle card with a cost of 2 or less, and Bardock's crew and its special traits from your hand. Like I said, some free play in there. You're incentivized to combo, and then you get to play a card from your hand with a cost of 2 or less in Bardock's crew. We haven't seen really any Bardock screw cards though, so we don't know how good that ability is. But basically, having a 20k body that can play something else is pretty cool in my book. All right, now we have a Frieza card from the starter deck. This is very thematic. It's a 4-cost 25k body with 5k combo. When attacking, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and Saiyan in its special traits and KO it. Very thematic because he hates Saiyans. Then, if you have an energy marker, choose it to one field in your opponent's battle area and place it in its owner's drop area. This is a very interesting card because, 1, it just KOs any 3-cost Saiyan, which there's a lot of really good 3-cost Saiyans out there. But also, the fact that as long as you have your energy marker or have made another energy marker since then, you can just get rid of a field card. And right now, there's really only 2 decks that are primarily taking advantage of field cards, which are both green, with Android 17, some Android 17 decks using Jiro's Lab, and of course, Cell players using Cell Games Arena. There have been some other field cards introduced, like the Tournament of Power Arena, which most people aren't playing anymore. And then you have the new Orange Star High, which is going to be used possibly in the new blue deck. So this just straight up will allow you to get rid of it. And this is a once per turn ability, like when you're attacking. So that's kind of neat. I dig this. Next, we have a 2-cost 15k Oob GT with 10k combo. On play, if you removed an energy marker to play this card, you draw 2 and discard 1 from your hand. So really, really good. If you go second, you can just straight up play this card off of, because you'll have the energy marker and 1 energy available. You'll draw 2 and discard from your hand, which allows you to cycle through your deck, which is very, very good. And of course, the 10k combo power is pretty solid. This one will be in the set. Next, we have Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku GT, 3-cost 25k body, 5k combo power. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then, if you don't have an energy marker, you may place. So you place 1 energy marker. It doesn't say may. So this is great early awakening tech. So you can try to awaken as early as possible. You're playing a very good body. And funny enough, if you play this card, for 3 energy. On your turn 2 going second, you can use the energy marker you just played. So you can use the energy marker you just had, play this, and then because you no longer have the energy marker, you should be able to just play another one. At least that's how I look at it. Let me know in the comments if I am mistaken about this, but basically it just replaces the energy marker for free. That's so good. I really like this card. And it is an SR in the set. Next, we have Guiru, a 1-cost 5k body with 10k combo power. He is a machine mutant in his special tags. On play, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 1 or less and KO it. It's a simple 1-cost hater. Certain decks are still running 1-cost cards like Goku Black, Yellow Vegeta with its Bulma. But for the most part, most decks aren't running 1-costs anymore. Oh, I guess U7 Goku is. So this card might see some play, but I don't think so. Next, we have an extra card, one cost, Great Ape who gained intelligence. Activate main. I don't know why I don't like this artwork. Like, I really don't. I don't know, the finger just looks weird. Activate main, choose it to one of your battle cards, and it gets 10k power for the turn. Then, if there is a card with a cost of 4 or less and Saiyan in its special traits in the battle area, draw 1 card. So essentially, it replaces itself as long as you have the body on board, but a 4 cost with Saiyan in special traits, I feel like that's going to be... Sorry, 4 cost or more and Saiyan in special traits. I think that's going to be very easily done. This card you might see play in, like, maybe 2 of, but we'll have to see with the rest of the set, because I definitely think that is that's interesting. I'm excited. Like, I think this card's kind of neat. Next, we have Para Brothers on play. Well, I should say, it's a 1 cost, 5k body with 10k combo power. It's funny that we're getting the Para Brothers. Like, I don't know the last time we got a card of them in Masters even, so this is kind of interesting that we're getting this. On play, if you removed an energy marker to use this card, or to play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. This is a really cool card, in my opinion. For one, you're essentially stopping one of your opponent's possible bigger bodies from being able to swing in, which could prolong the game and give you that extra turn you need. Now, of course, you do have to make sure you pay with an energy marker, but with this deck's ability to generate energy markers, I don't think that's going to be too difficult. I do think this card's pretty neat. You might see a couple copies in black decks. Next, we have Bardock, a 3-cost 20k body with 5k combo power. It is an SR in the set. Auto, once per turn. When you use a card in a combo while this card is in battle, draw 1 card, then switch this card to active mode. So essentially, for 3, you're getting a 20k swinger, you swing, combo, draw 1 card to replace the card you just combo with, and then you get to swing again. Yeah, this card's gonna absolutely be a staple in black decks for now. I could easily see this card being a 4 of. It just makes sense. It's very good, very aggressive. I like it a lot. Next, we have a 3-cost 20k Sun Gohan GT, 10k combo power. On play, if you have an energy marker, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and KO it. Very, very good. I think this card is a... You're going to run a couple copies of this. It's just... You're playing a 3-cost that KOs a 3-cost as long as you maintain energy marker, which you'll probably want to do later on. You'll play this card later on to make sure you can tap 3 and still have that energy marker available. I like this card. Is it amazing? No, but I like it. It's pretty solid. Next, we have 1 cost 10 times Kamehameha. Is an extra card. Activate main. Choose 1. Choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and KO it. Or, if you removed an energy marker to use this card, choose it to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and KO them. This is awesome. The fact that it costs 1, and you have the ability to generate so many markers, you have the ability to get rid of a marker, to get rid of 2 of your opponent's 3 costs or less. When you look at something like Sinister Sickle that requires 3 energy to bottom deck 2 4 costs, this card being a 1 cost remove 2 3 cost bodies is nuts. I think this card is so good, and it will be a staple in black decks going forward. And I believe finally we have Kakarot, a 1 cost 2 power 5k combo. It is an SR in the starter deck. Little baby Goku. The artwork on this card is very interesting. It's going to be like really shiny in my opinion. On play, place 1 card from your hand at the top or bottom of its opponent's deck. If you don't have an energy marker, you may place 1 marker. So for 1, you'll set up a card from the top, on top of your deck or bottom deck it, and then you get to just make an energy marker. I don't know why the power of 2. Like, I think that's probably canon. Just in some, like, probably some dub, it said Goku had a power of 2. But this is an interesting card. It is in the starter deck, so And being one of the SRs, you'd imagine it's going to have a lot of power. And we did talk about if the top card of your deck is like a Bardock screw, you can combo with it from some of the previous cards. So I do think this will help set up that. I could see this being a 3 of, possibly a 4 of in the deck. Depends on what else we get in the set, but yeah, I like this. Like, I think black is going to be incredibly gross in this next format. It just got everything going for it. And the more cards we see, the more I'm kind of solidifying my opinion on that. But hey, we still have about another month to go until release, so we have a lot more cards to look at. We still need to see the secret rares, more of the SRs and rares, because last time a lot of really, really good cards were in the rare and common slot. So I'm excited to see what those cards will be revealed at. And I think we'll wrap this up here. Let me know what you think and your opinions about the color black in Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. Are you excited for it? Are you scared about it? How do you think it will do? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, we are on our way to 2,000 subs, and every day we're getting closer and closer to that goal. And I really do appreciate any and all support you guys are willing to give. And until the next video, take care.